Hi y'all, how is everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing well and that you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. Okay, we are doing part 5 of our Economics 101 series. In today's video, we're going to be featuring bakeware. It's not everything. It's just basic for the new cook or for those who transitioning from box cooking, everything. There are certain things you're going to need. Like last week at part 4, we went over basic cookware. So today we're just going to go over basic bakeware, okay? Because you want to start learning how to bake things from scratch. Okay, now we're going to start with just basic cake pans, okay? Just your basic round cake pans, all right? I know a lot of people, even with box cakes, you use cake pans. But remember, there are new cooks who have never cooked or baked anything. So, yeah, you got to start somewhere. So you have your basic round cake pans. You have your square cake pan, okay? And then you have what's called a springform pan. This is basically what people fix cheesecakes and all that in, okay? Springform pans. All right, now you have pie plates, okay? Just like your cake pans, they come in different sizes. This is like a 9.5 inch, and I don't know what this is, about a 8 inch, I think. Yeah, but your basic pie pans, okay? Let me set these over here. Okay, now this is a muffin tin. People make muffins and cupcakes with this. All right, you already might know, because you might already do, again, muffins, blueberry muffins or something like that from the box. But then again, there are those out there, like I said, that don't know. And believe me, when I tell you guys that there are people who really don't know, or sisters who really don't know, they don't, because they weren't raised to learn how to cook for themselves, So, muffin tin. Okay, now, I'll do this next, later. All right, then you have your sheet pans. You can use these for cookies and brownies and all kind of things like that. And, yeah, you got different sizes of these. Like I said, for cookies, for what? Oh, I don't know, whatever you want to bake. Well, I do know, but I just can't think about it at the moment. My mind is kind of blank. But yeah, you use those for, like, if you want to bake cookies and stuff. All right, well, let me move all this stuff as I go. Okay. Now, this is a cooling rack, okay? This is like when you bake your cakes or your cookies or your bread or whatever you're baking. When you need to cool it, you put it on a cooling rack, all right? Next, we're going to do our bread pans. So when you start baking your bread, and even if you're going to start with what's called a quick bread, like banana bread, zucchini bread, carrot, carrot bread and all that kind of stuff. You have your different bread pans. And most of those are baked in this size. This is a 8x4, a 4x8, 8x4, however you want to say it, right here. This is a standard bread pan, or loaf pan is the correct term, a loaf pan. All right, then you have this. This is a 5x9, 5x9, something like that. Yeah, right here. And this is, you know, also a lot of people like to bake their bread in these. I like this size. As a matter of fact, let me show you my favorite baking. I like these. This is a cast iron bread pan, loaf pan. I love cooking in these. You know, let me bring it up so y'all can see this. This is well seasoned, as you can see. Okay. But remember, y'all, when we're shopping for these, we're shopping our budget. We're shopping within our budget. Okay. Now, the next is your standard sandwich loaf pan. Okay. I'll put the links to all these in the description so you guys can, you know, find them. You know, these right here I got from Dollar Tree. So yes, you can find them with the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to show you next goes along with your baking. Let's look at our sifters, the different kind of sifters. Now, this is a standard sifter, okay? My grandma had one of these back in the day, okay? This is your standard sifter. But you don't have to actually buy this if you don't want it. But if you extra like me and you want all the gadgets, you know, and then you have this, you know, you can just, you sift like the standard, oh shoot, my mind just went blank. You know, you strain stuff with this, and you can sift flour with it also, okay? And then you also have, like I said, if you're extra like me, these are extra fine, you know, sifters, okay? When I got these, it came in a set with the two, all right? So, I told you I would show you again some of this stuff, your measuring cups, because you need your measuring cups when you bake. You need your measuring spoons when you bake, because baking actually is a science, y'all. You know, you got to really know what you're doing. Okay, and I know you guys know about, you know, your oven mitts and your pot holders and all that kind of stuff too. So, but I just wanted to show them in case they didn't know. Those that don't know, when you're taking stuff out of the oven, you want to have a good oven mitt, okay? And when you, sometimes your tops on your pots on the stove get hot, you know, you want a pot holder, okay? Now, next, okay, I'm going to show you guys some extra things that you will need. Okay, now, these are silicone mats, baking mats, that you put, like, to keep cookies from sticking to your dish, your pots, some on there. You use these, okay? Now, you don't have to actually use these. I'm going to show you what else you can use that a lot of people like to use besides the baking mat. But it's good to use one or the other because it helps with cleanup. Especially our next thing is parchment paper. When you line your pans and baking pans and all that with parchment paper, it's always easy cleanup. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys who will be getting into scratch baking is your baking mat. This is called a baking mat. You put this down, and this also helps with the cleanup because you have everything on this baking mat, and you don't have to worry about messing up your counters or whatever. So, yeah, baking mat. Okay. Oh, I see one more thing I forgot to bring over here. Let me bring it over here. It's still part of baking. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me get this on And I use these scrunchies, these little scrunchies, for a lot of stuff. When I have to wrap up cords, like on a lot of my appliances, they have the ones that don't have that thing on them. What they call that? I forgot what they call that. But anyway, I wrap my cords up and I put scrunchies on them. Okay, one more thing for baking. Some kind of bump pan, you know. Some kind of bump pan, because not only can you bake cakes, but you can make things like monkey bread and breads that you pull in here. Okay, now this is just some of our basic baking pans and everything, you know. And this is not an end all. This is not all of it. There are a lot of gadgets you can use for baking. Okay, so yeah. Once you start your TI kitchen, your traditional ingredient kitchen, this is just some of the baking ware you would need, like we did last week, just basic cookware. Okay, you guys, now, if some of you sisters out there who are scratch cookers or already have your traditional ingredient kitchen, leave it in the comment if there's something that I forgot that you think I should, you know, put in here. And we'll do that, and we can, you know, add it the next time. Okay, so with that, you guys, I'm gonna say subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so when I upload content, you'll get your notification. And give it a thumbs up and comment, y'all. Most of all, give it a thumbs up though, and share, you know, because I'm quite sure there are some young ladies and young men who don't have a clue about what's going on in the kitchen. So yeah, so with that, y'all, I'm gonna say peace, love, and light, and catch you on the next one.